The Sith Lord has arrived at the Disneyland Resort and we are here for Star Wars night. It's my Super Bowl, super excited. Let's head into the park and check out everything Star Wars. First order of business is to check in. So I didn't get a shot of it just because I was so overwhelmed, but check-in outside of Disneyland was murder. So I came in, and so the other place that we can check in is the entrance of Galaxy's Edge at Fantasyland. So that's where we're heading right now. It always helps to make a park reservation on the days of the Disneyland After Dark event. So if you can, I would highly suggest that. That's a pro tip. Definitely helps because then you don't have to wait in that super long line outside of the entrance of the park. So I know that Darth Vader has made his first appearance at Disneyland, and I'm really, really excited to see him. I mean, obviously, that is pretty much going to be the highlight of my night, to meet Darth Vader. What I'm most excited about. And then maybe like a treat or two. I don't know, like whatever. I'm here for all of it though. Quick little pit stop, not Star Wars-esque, but still absolutely beautiful. I'm a huge fan of how Disneyland always changes up their flowers depending on the season. And these are so stunning. Oh my gosh, they are nailing it. This color palette is everything. It honestly reminds me of the colors of the Disneyland 70th. Looks like there's something over here. I hope this is the check-in. We are about to find out. We are all checked in, and I love that we've got the Mandalorian and Grogu on both the event map and my badge, and I'm so excited, you guys. I freaking can't handle it. I'm so glad that that's out of the way. Now I can rest. But we are gonna go over to Smuggler's Run because I think that's where all the merch is, and I missed all the merch for Disney Channel night, so we are not making that mistake again. And we are back, Galaxy's Edge. Pretty big change from how we saw Galaxy's Edge last time we were here, right? It was empty. Now it's hustling and bustling. Here's the line for Oga's, which actually I went to Oga's for the first time the last time I came to Disneyland with my friend, and it was so fun. So the way it works is you basically get to go in there for 45 minutes, but there's no one that's really going to tell you, I don't think there's anyone really watching, but you can order 2 drinks maximum. So if you go in with a friend, then you guys can basically just pick up 2 drinks. And so it's a nice little pit stop, you know, while you're making your rounds on Batuu. Just stop for, you know, a quick drink, and then you're off to the next thing. Here's the Millennium Falcon. I imagine the merch should be close by. Look how everyone's dressed. It's like so cool to see people's like outfits and stuff. You all look so pretty.
I like your costume.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's see. Where should we follow the Padmes? Do they? No, they're going on the ride.
What do we call you, sir?
That's a line for the pictures. Oh, found it. All right, let's go. Oh, you know, I should probably get a line for a picture too, but I want to see the merch. So this is really interesting. This is right over to the right of the Millennium Falcon. Hey, there's Chewie! How fun! So yeah, I've never been over here. This is gonna be an adventure. Our first adventure of the evening. Well, we're in, and this is so cool. So it looks like there's a photo opportunity right here. All right, we are in. Let's check everything out. So here's the t-shirt. And that's really fun. I love the colors, that like neon yellow. Is there anything on the back? Nothing on the back. Soft. Digging it. I actually just bought a Mando and Grogu shirt, so probably don't need that. Let's make our way down. I'm actually also interested in that hoodie. Let's make our way. Here's the hat. Okay, that's fun. The only thing is that it's... I mean, not that I care. I'm not like a big sports person, but it is Seahawks colors, so yeah, I'm from the Bay Area. You gotta remember that. I could care less about sports, but I still know where my loyalties lie. So I saw someone show this before I got in here, and it's actually really, really pretty. I love this color, and it's a Tervis. Are you guys familiar with Tervises? I already have a thermos, but mine is, you know, just a simple Yeti. This could be a nice way to just, you know, spice up my morning. I mean, so far I'm sold on the tumbler. But let's take a look at the sweatshirt. So it is a zip up, which I actually don't have like a whole lot of zip ups. And I want to see the back. Okay, that is friggin' sick. Let's look at it. Okay, I'm going to show you guys all my Mandalorian knowledge. So, Din Djarin, amazing. We got Grogu, and then we've got this little mythosaur right here. See, I know my stuff. Aren't you guys proud of me? We've come so far in the last year. I've really started exploring the Star Wars universe. Yeah, this is really cool. I do like this. But so far, I think Tumblr's winning. And that's the new Endor collection, which I know you can find at the Emporium or other places. You don't only find that here. This is like launched across Disney. And then this is kind of fun. I don't know that language. It starts with an A. Aubergine. I do actually really like this fanny pack, but again, probably could find it at the bar. You can go ahead. Okay, this is my first time actually seeing these ears in person. The first thing that jumps out to me is that it's actually in cloth, and I feel like last year when they did the Hoth collection, it was in like that leather. But yeah, this is cloth. It feels nice, and it's a really pretty shade of green. I'm not like a big green girly, but if I was, I'd dig it. While we have the light, I want to go and get a picture in front of the spaceship. So we're gonna go and do that real quick before it gets dark. This is the best time for pictures. It's actually like kind of past sunset, so it's a really good time to take pictures. Pro tip. Now we're gonna head over to Ronto Roasters because I ordered a black calf. The other food that they had there was just all stuff that they already have on the menu, and I kind of wanted something different. So I'd say let's start with the black calf, just kind of warm it up. A little coffee action, I could use it because I taught an early class today. And then we'll see. And maybe we'll try to venture maybe outside of Betu. And there is actually something at Stage Door that sounded interesting. It's like a chicken nuggets in like a waffle cone, which chicken and waffles say less. I am in. So I was thinking, let's go get that. So we're gonna head over to Ronto Roasters right now and get my black calf before I pass out. Black calf acquired. This is now officially my favorite cold brew at Disneyland. Like the best. Absolutely the best. And I think what I like the most about it is the fact that it really is not as sweet as you think it is. There's someone talking out there. I don't know who that is. They just sound annoying, whoever they are. So you gotta give it a nice little mix. Oh my god, it tastes like coffee ice cream. Like that's actually what it tastes like. And then the little Cocoa Puffs. Perfect little touch. So I ended up picking this up. It's so fun. It's a cute little R2-D2 pin. Definitely not part of the merch from tonight, but I love R2-D2. He's probably one of my absolute favorite Star Wars characters. I'm gonna have to do an R2-D2 Disney bound at some point. But it's also glittery. I don't know if you guys can actually see it, but it's really, really pretty. It's like a big pin too. And I figured if I was ever gonna do an R2 Disney bound, then this would be a perfect little accessory. And it's sparkly. I feel like I'm on a movie set right now just because the background is playing, but I'm literally just tucked in this little corner right by that little area. You can get like snacks and stuff like to the left of Ronto Roasters. So I'm just finishing my black calf. Can you tell like my mouth is frozen? It's like so cold. I'm like trying to get all the Cocoa Puffs, but I'm getting all the ice, and so I'm like freezing my mouth. But anyway, so here's what I'm watching right now. I'm finishing up Rebels, and on season 2 of Rebels, I am watching Maul Shadowlord and just finished Mandalorian. So I'm all set for Mandalorian and Grogu. And I'm really, really enjoying Maul Shadowlord. If you haven't already started watching it, it's really good. The first episode, I was kind of like, it looked just too colorful and it just looked a little ridiculous. I was like, this looks like a kid's show. But then if you give it like a couple episodes, it really starts to breathe and grow on you. Maul is such an interesting character. He's very layered, and his story is not as simple as he's just a bad guy. So I would say watch it just for him and kind of learning who he is as a character. Really, really interesting. And I didn't expect to like it as much as I do, but this last episode, it kind of got me almost teary-eyed. So it was Yeah, really impressive. Really, really well done. And the actor that plays the voice of Maul, like, it just cracks me up. I guess he like eats green apples to help him like dry out his vocal cords, which is insane. Like the idea of like drying out my vocal cords on purpose just sounds crazy. I've dried out my vocal cords many times just from being a trainer and a fitness instructor. So the fact that he's intentionally drawing out his vocal cords is crazy to me. And I love Rebels. If you have seen Rebels, comment down below and let me know how you like Rebels. I love it a lot more than I expected to. I just love Ezra. Like, he's just so adorable. It's hard to not absolutely fall in love with him. Love Kanan. He's just such an amazing mentor and like second dad to Ezra. Chopper is crazy. Like, Chopper is definitely a droid that I would not trust. Like, if I went on a mission and Chopper was the droid, I'd be like, can I get a different droid, please? I don't trust this guy. Like, if I pissed him off, he would probably either not answer my comms, or he would just leave without me, or he'd kill me. Like, I don't trust Chopper at all. He is way too unhinged for a droid. At first I was like, oh, he kind of reminds me of R2, because R2 has a lot of attitude and he's opinionated and just does his own thing sometimes, but he is still very effective at getting the job done. I mean, so many things got done because of R2 alone. But Chopper is so petty and mean. Like, there was an episode where there was this other droid. It was a courier droid, and they just needed him for like a little bit, and then they were like, oh, should we keep him? And then everyone was like, yeah. And then Chopper throws him off the freaking ship. I was like, Chopper! That's what I'm saying. He's bad. I was like, dude, Chopper is bad. He's not really... he can go work for the freaking Sith. He's like a Sith droid. 100% he's a Sith droid. He's crazy. But really been enjoying Rebels. And so, okay, you guys are going to laugh at me. I didn't know that there was a Clone Wars movie. Not Attack of the Clones. There was a Clone Wars movie, which was essentially the pilot for Clone Wars, the TV show. So I'm going to have to go back and watch the movie. I had no idea that there was a Clone Wars movie. I'm flipping through all the stuff in Disney Plus, and I'm like, wait, I didn't see this. It's like an hour and a half. I'm like, this isn't the show. And then I looked it up, and it turns out that that was actually the pilot for the show. So I imagine it's probably pretty good. But yeah, I know I'm so late to this game. I need to pause everything, which I'm not mad about because I absolutely loved Clone Wars. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Now it's like my way of getting back into Clone Wars without watching the entire show again. Even though I totally would, but it's just a lot of freaking TV. And there's so much else that I still need to see. I know people kind of have mixed opinions about Acolyte, but I kind of just want to watch it anyway just to get it out of the way. And I still have to watch like all three of those movies that came after Return of the Jedi. I still haven't seen any of those ones with Rey and Kylo Ren, so I do need to watch them. It's on my watch list. I've just been kind of avoiding it because I haven't heard good things about those movies. Do you guys like those movies? Tell me which one you like the most. I liked Rogue One. That was probably the one like new movie I watched it just because I wanted to be ready for Andor. Well, I watched Andor first, and then I watched that after, and I was like, oh, that was a great segue into Andor. I got that wrong. It was Rogue One is a segue into A New Hope. That was a really cool segue. But yeah, just everything about those new movies. I mean, even like the lightsaber fighting, it just doesn't look exciting at all. Like, you watch The Phantom Menace and you see those scenes with Obi-Wan and Maul like just going crazy, and then you watch, you know, I've seen snippets of like Rey fighting with Kylo Ren, and I'm like, oh my god, I could do this, and I don't know how to use a lightsaber. It is getting cold, you guys. Would I be a horrible freaking YouTuber if I went and just changed right now? I just like being comfortable, you know? I mean, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm entering my sweatpants era. I used to be really big on like getting all decked out when I come to the park, but now I just like to be comfortable and enjoy myself, and you know what I mean? So I did place that order for that chicken in the waffle cone. but that's not for another 30 minutes. And the whole evening doesn't even start until 9. So technically we've got plenty of time. Just our friend Chopper. What's up, Chopper? I think that's Chopper, right? He'd probably get offended anyways. I'm telling you, like, if you haven't watched Rebels, watch it and tell me what you think of that droid. He's insane. Oh, he's over there. Whatever, we don't need to go see him. He scares me. Like, actually, if I was on a mission with Chopper, I'd be like, nope, I'm not going with this droid. He is going to kill me.
But after from window 3.
Might have hit the jackpot in terms of places to sit because I'm literally right in front of a lantern, and I'm the only one here. I'm at Rancho de Zocalo. I guess they're closed for the night, and it's just all empty tables. I'm like, why don't people just come over here? It's right by Stage Door Cafe, but hey, we're not gonna tell them my secrets. So we got the chicken and waffle cone. It already looks pretty good right off the bat. So it looks like it's gonna be 2 strips of chicken tenders with like a buffalo, looks like a creamy sauce. Maybe it's like buffalo sauce with mayo, and then some blue taki chips. Oh my, hot. Spicy. And french fries in there. I love Taki chips, but it's been a long time since I've eaten them. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. I usually don't snack. I don't know when to stop. So when I come to Disneyland, I take full advantage of snack time because I just don't snack ever. Okay, so we're just gonna take a huge freaking bite of this because I don't know what else to do. It's really messy, it's wet. Here we go. I wish that this was bigger because I would totally want more. They crumbled up the tortilla chips too. It gives a lot of extra crunch. I will say that it is rich because of that sauce. I don't know what else they're mixing with the buffalo sauce, but it definitely is rich. And because the chicken is fried, it's gonna be a little bit on the heavier side, which I already feel after eating almost 1 strip. And I didn't have dinner, you guys. All I had was the black calf. And if I'm already feeling full off of 3/4 of a chicken strip, like, you know that's some heavy stuff. It's good. I think that is actually the right portion size. At first, I think I was just, eating with my eyes, and I was like, there should be more, but I think the 2 is good, especially given the richness of the sauce, and then there's so many other things in there, like the chips, and then the fries, and then the cone, if you want to eat the cone. But I like this. I mean, honestly, it's a really cute little snack for Star Wars night, so if you want just like a little snack to nibble on, this is the thing to do. And I think at these Disneyland After Dark events, it's better to just kind of nibble on things, so then you're not spending so much time sitting down and eating, because you want to make sure that you have enough time for everything.
Fall in and follow me. Advance. Clear out.
The resistance flag have invaded us. For now!
We will find what's left of the resistance and crush it.
The new Mandalorian and Grogu collection just dropped, I think, yesterday, so I figured let's take a look at it, and I really want this bag, you guys. I'm like in love with Grogu. He reminds me so much of my cat, Enzo. Like, literally. That's fun. Little water bottle. Wherever I go, he goes. See, I'm trying to do that with Enzo too, except he doesn't like coming with me. I honestly like this sweatshirt more than the one that they have tonight for Star Wars night. I like this one a little bit more. For me and these shirts, they're usually really long, and I'm like 5'3", so not gonna work for me. Hyperspace Mountain shirt. Okay, so this might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually like Hyperspace Mountain more than Space Mountain. I just love the Star Wars music. It just makes it so epic. I saw someone wearing this earlier, and it's so cute and so fun. I love the colors, and he looks absolutely adorable with his giant eyes. The only thing is the sweatshirt looks insanely long. So for me, it's either I go super oversized and then it's like insanely oversized, or I do something like this where it's like kind of fitted on top and then it's long. So I don't know. I can't really get down with that. I feel like I would wear this if I got it hemmed and turned it into like a crop sweatshirt.
In the gold, there's a story that I want to know.
lightsaber. I assume that we're prepared for aggressive negotiations.
Just kind of.
If the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
Well, then you should be careful. I have a very protective Jedi bodyguard. He's back there, so you have to keep an eye out, alright?
Okay, I will.
I will find Skywalker, and you will learn that even here, the Empire is in control.
Saw Vader. It was just kind of one of those character experiences, I guess, not a meet and greet. Look at me with my Molinet. It sounds like food. Like every time I say it, I want to think that it's like mayonnaise or something.
We've got the ducks in the house. The Star Wars Night Fever. They are getting their duck off on. Ah! Hit it. The dark side of the Force! First time in Star Wars Night history. A clean sweep. 4 times in a row. The dark side of the Force has taken over the Star Wars Night. Can you believe that? All 4.
All right, you guys, the votes are in. The dark side won. Star Wars Night tonight. It's amazing. I had to leave because that DJ is such a pick-me. He's playing Baby by Justin Bieber, and I mean, I was just like, dude, no. Why would you play a Justin Bieber song? This is Star Wars Night. Anyways, how fun was that? We saw some characters, we went on some rides, went on Hyperspace Mountain. I didn't tell you guys about it. It was just so much fun. I will show you the picture because I was obviously living my best life on Hyperspace Mountain. I really do think it might be a little bit better than the original, just because of the music the entire time, the dialogue. I mean, you actually feel like you're part of the movie. And food was good. You know, we got a light snack. We got our black calf, which was delicious. My outfit's amazing, and I'm really tired. It's 12:30. Your girl's gotta go home. It's gonna be another hour for me to get home, but that's okay. So thanks for hanging around with me. This was super fun. If you go to Star Wars Night, please let me know. Comment down below, and I will see all of you in the next one.